Good day, everyone. In today's video, we are going to be exploring the login feature of Farmbridge. As you all know, the application is an offline first application, which means 99% of its functionality can be carried out offline. So now, this is the login interface. You can either log in online, which is the first sign in here. You can either log in online or you can tap this continue offline. So once you click on continue offline, the offline login mode is going to appear. So if you observe, the first one is quite different from this one. Then you can also log in with your fingerprint if your fingerprint is enabled. So if you observe, when I touched it, it shows fingerprint authentication is not enabled. Please enable it in setting first before you can actually log in with fingerprint. So now the system is a very smart one, in the sense that it authenticates. For example, now this is my password, my username and password for one of the accounts I'm using for demo. Let's take, for example, now if I try to log in using the internet, it's telling me no internet connection. Please check your network and try again. Are you getting it? Because there is no internet connection, it's telling me that the system has automatically detected that there is no internet connection, and it's telling me that I should check my network and try again. Let's take, for example, if I on my data now and I click on sign in, as you can see, it's trying to process and verify the details. So it's telling me authentication failed. It has detected internet and it's telling me authentication failed because I imputed the wrong password. So now let's take, for example, let me go through the offline, because what we are doing here is purely offline. I select the first one as usual. If the password is not correct, the system will tell me that invalid password, as you can see. And the reason why this one is processing is because I want to log in offline. And if I try it here online, it's going to tell me that no internet connection. But because the system is an offline base, if I try to log in offline with the wrong password, it's going to tell me that invalid password. But if my password is correct and I click on login now, I've inputted the right password. Once I click on login, it's going to authenticate, it's verified, and take me to my dashboard. Are you getting it? So now it's telling me that I should enable my fingerprint. Because if you remember, when we tried to log in with fingerprint, it said we've not set the fingerprint. So if I don't want to do it here, I can just skip. If I don't want to enable the fingerprint here, I can skip it. Then I'll go back to settings. Then settings, under the security settings, I can just enable my fingerprint, verify, and you see that fingerprint authentication enabled successfully. So if I go back and I log out, I can just touch it, verify, and you see that I'm in. Are you getting it? So this is it. So let's take, for example, now you have an account, because Farmbridge is actually online based and offline based. And I told you that the offline is 99%. The online is just 1%. In the sense that whenever your account is being created, your account is created by your company as an agent. Your company will create your account and send you your login details. After they must have sent you your login details, there is need for you to log in using online. Then after that, it will automatically activate your offline. So I have an account now. Okay, let me just try to log in using the online. Then let me on my data and log in online. If I log in online, it's going to log me in. Then this user is actually having 2 unsynced data. Then the farmers, if you observe, the first user is having 7 registered farmers. Are you getting it? So now this one is, the first farmer is having 20 registered farmers. The first user, sorry, is having 20 registered farmer, while this one is having 7. Okay, now Let's take for example, I have actually logged in using the online. That is why if you observe this side is showing online. Okay, now there's an account I created that I've not logged in online before. So if I try to log in, I've not logged in online when I created the account. Okay, let's take for example now I click on login offline. Then I now type the the login details of that particular account, Farmbridge, Farmbridge, and I click on login. The system is going to tell me that no store credential found for this username because the account has not been activated through the online process. If I want to activate this account so that I can make use of it offline, I'll need to log in online. Logging in online automatically activate the account. So if I log in now, sign in, no internet connection, so I'll need to on my data, then I click on sign in. You'll see that it will log me in. It has detected that the account has been created on the server, so it will log me in automatically. When it logs me in, then it will activate the offline. So if I go back now and I log out, you see this person is having zero farmers register. So if I go back now and I go to offline and I now type that same farm bridge, that same login detail that was showing no store, no store credential, you see that it's going to log me in right now, because immediately I log in online, the account has been, the offline accessibility has been activated. And even if after today, for the next 20 years, I didn't log in online again, it has already been activated. The activation is just one. Are you getting it? So if I log in now, it's not going to throw up that error anymore. It's going to log me offline. This is the login functionality of FarmBridge.